Hello friends! It is June 28th. It is 7:46 a.m. I'm almost done with my shift. Just wanted to go over what I ate today. So before I came to work, I had 14 slices of turkey pepperoni, and then I had 2 fudgesicles, the no sugar added ones. So those are 2 for 3 points. And I was really hungry when I came to work, so I was hungry before I even got to work. So I was looking for something that had some protein and some flavor and some crunch to it. So I brought, it's called Belmont Gourmet Virginia Peanuts, garlic plus herbs plus sea salt, and those are really, really good. But I had almost 3 ounces, and that's 14 points. So when I get off of work, I really can't eat anything. So I have 12 points for the rest of my day, and then I need to make sure I kind of save those because my sister and I are hanging out after she gets off of work. So we're probably gonna eat. I just don't know what. So if I save those 12 points and I'm not stupid when I get home, I'll do okay. Today I might actually be able to stay on plan, which would be fantastic, about time. I'll check back with you guys later. Bye. So I just learned that one of our regulars passed away. He was really, really nice. He was super sweet. Kind of brings things into perspective, Check back with you guys later. Hello! So, I used the Naked Heat. How pretty is that? Plus, eyeliner sharp enough to kill a man. Alright. Well, I'm back home, back in my hobo abode, and the last thing I had said was one of our regulars passed away. And it wasn't like, oh, he died in his sleep or something like that. It's he was a truck driver, and something happened, we don't know what, but he drove off the road, and he ran into a bridge. So we don't know exactly what happened, but he died. And it just kind of puts things in perspective for me. And this sounds like super egocentric, and to a point it is. But, yesterday I was so bummed out because I couldn't stay within my points. And today, someone that I knew is dead. Doesn't seem like a huge deal that I can't stay in my points, in the grand scheme of things. Maybe go a little bit easier on yourself, or at least understand that life happens, because life has happened. I don't know what's causing me to go off the rails right now, but every choice that I make is a new choice. Every choice I make can completely change the outcome of this journey here. So I'm gonna do that. Sorry to get kind of like macabre, but it's life, I guess, and it blows my mind, because I saw him, I think, a week and a half ago. And, you know, it's one of those things, yeah, have a safe trip. I'll see you next time. He was so nice. And it's just not fair. Like, I can't imagine what his life is feeling right now. Whew. Reel it in. You got some bitchin' eyeliner. You don't want to mess it up. But, yeah. Life is life, and no matter what happens, it keeps on. So, I might want to start being an active participant, I guess. You know, make conscious decisions in how I'm living my life. Because right now, and honestly, the past week has just been like, well, do whatever. You can always do better next time. But then that next time never came. Like, I spent a week dicking around. So, I didn't know that I was gonna cry in a vlog until today. So sorry, guys. Keeping it real. But yeah, I put makeup on because makeup is cheaper than therapy. And I mean, just look at the colors. I don't know if I like the hard line here. Like, it looked really cool when I didn't have any eyeliner on, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. Oh well. So, plan for today. Hang out with my sister. It's gonna be another art day, so I'll continue coloring that picture that I showed in my last art day vlog, and to do some food prep. I have some baby carrots and I have lots of celery. I just need to put them into baggies so I'm not bringing the entire container to work, because that's it's a lot of space that it takes up. And ooh, I have some pork chops that I should marinate and grill, maybe. I don't know. I'll cook it. I'll cook it somehow. Maybe in a maybe I'll do it in a crock pot. Yeah. That just means I need to get on it, because crock pot meals take a while, guys. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. I have to wash my face. I have to brush my teeth. And I have to sleep before my sister gets off of work, so that I'm not just like wanting to sleep when we're hanging out together. Oh, and I did eat something when I got off of work. I ate vegetarian chili, which, once again, it's at my work's restaurant, so I don't know exactly what's in it. I don't know exactly what the proportions are, I don't know any of that. So I kind of just took a guesstimate here, and I mean there was no meat in it, just a lot of peppers and onions and tomatoes. It was just like a vegetarian chili. Ah, Ella! Baby girl! You see my kitty? Boop! Vegetarian chili. I picked one that felt right in the app. Hi, baby. You can make it. She gave up. Oh, hi. Ella. No, that's the keyboard. My kitty. So the vegetarian chili that I found on the Weight Watchers app calculated 10 points for 2 servings? One and a half servings. Wait, 1.5 cups. So that leaves me with a whopping 2 points for the rest of my day, and it's not even noon. So, meow! Cantaloupe's the best. Hello! I'm back. It's 1:30 in the morning on the 29th, but I'm about to tell you about the 28th. So, it wasn't a bad day. I didn't totally go off the rails, so that was good. Ended up, okay, so total breakdown of what I ate today was 14 slices of pepperoni for 1 point. It was the turkey kind. And then 2 fudge sickles with the no sugar added. 2 of those for 3 points. And then I had almost, but not quite, 3 ounces of Belmont Gourmet Virginia peanuts, garlic, and herbs and sea salt. Now 2, almost 3 ounces of these peanuts are 14 points. Now, let's do an experiment here, because I don't remember how many points just peanuts are, so let's do this together. Okay, so go to ounces, 2 7/8. Oh, okay, still 14 points. So I was thinking that maybe the seasoning, whatever was in there, might have added something, but it didn't. So yes, 14 points for almost 3 ounces of peanuts. And then after I got off of work, I went ahead and I got some vegetarian chili, which was in the restaurant. Sorry. There we go. So vegetarian chili, and I calculated that as 10 points in the Weight Watchers app, because they make it in my restaurant. I don't know the portions, I don't know the ratios, and I don't know all the ingredients, but there's no meat in it, there's no cheese. So I had about 1.5 cups ish, and that came to 10 points. So yeah, that brought my day to 10, 14, 16, 19 points. And today I had art day with my sister, and that was a lot of fun. It was good to see her again. We had oxtail soup, and for any of you who guys don't know, I might not have even mentioned it yet, so it might be new information. I'm half Korean, so Korean food is so good. Like kimchi, I can eat that all day, every day. And 1 cup is 1 point. I tracked it already, like I checked it out already, because they're like, oh, just, you know, it's 0 points. I'm like, yeah, but how much kimchi do I get? And it was like, maybe like a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup, something like that. But 1 full cup of kimchi is 1 point. So that was good news. So oxtail soup, you take a package of oxtail, well, about 1/2 package of oxtail, and then you boil it for a really, really long time until, you know, some of that calcium leaches out of the bones and you have a nice, like a milky white-ish broth. Basically, you know it's good when you put it in the fridge to cool off and it turns into gelatin almost. Like you pull your pot out of the fridge and then you shake it and it jiggles. So you boil that for a long time until basically like the meat falls off the bones. So you do that, and then you do it about twice. You boil it for a long time, put it in the fridge, cool it off, scrape the fat off the top, put it back on the stove, boil it some more, and then put it back in the fridge, let it cool, and scrape off the fat again. And so you have a pretty lean broth, but it's just so good. So you do that, and you don't put any salt or any pepper, because I'll tell you why. After you put you spoon the broth into your bowl, you know, put like a cup of white rice, which is 6 points. Oh, the 1 cup of oxtail soup is 2 points. That's what the Weight Watchers app told me. So, I had about a cup of white rice, and that was 6 points. And then, you make like a seasoning sauce, kind of. So you take green onions and you chop them up really fine, and you put that in a small bowl, and then to your preferred taste you put soy sauce, rice vinegar, or regular vinegar if that's all you have. I like to put in chili flakes. You can get them at the Korean store, an Oriental Market, or anything like that. And a little bit of sesame oil, like just like a little dash. Normally I would just like kind of glug it in, but since I'm watching points, I'm not doing that. Excuse me. So my sister used chili oil instead of the chili flakes, because I guess she doesn't really like, I guess she said that she didn't like the chili flakes, like eating them. So I don't know if it was like a texture thing, or if they got stuck in her teeth, or she just didn't like the taste as much. But I calculated that as 3/8 of a tablespoon, because when I asked her how much she put in, she goes, I didn't even put a whole tablespoon in the bowl, and like it was halfway empty when I got over there. So, you know, soy sauce to a point is 0, I believe. Vinegar is 0. Pepper flakes are 0. And my sister used the chili oil, so I calculated that as 1 point. So dinner total was 9 points. And then for dessert, I had 1 point for 2 little mini jellies. So I had lychee and honeydew. 1 point for 2. It was really sweet and delicious, and it was really, really good. And I didn't go crazy. I could have had like 5. I thought about having 5. Didn't have 5. Had 2. Growing, making small steps. Alright, so that brings my total for the day for 38 points. So yes, I did go over my points by 8. And I am just, you know, I'm a little disappointed, but, you know, I didn't go 10, 20 into my weeklies. So today was a good day. It was a good art day. It was just a good day in general, except for finding out about, you know, that gentleman that passed away. But, you know, every day is a gift, and I don't want to waste it. So, you know, some days are going to be bad days. Some days are going to be good days. Some days are going to be great days. So yeah, one day at a time, and we're on this journey called life together. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.